I was trying to record in the laundry room, but my neighbor, her little patio area is out that way, and she's out there vacuuming and cleaning. So I thought it would look strange, me standing in the window talking to myself. I'm not quite sure she knows I have a YouTube channel. So I moved into the kitchen and we'll try to get this done. Hopefully we will have no interruptions. So this is going to be the last video that I record from New York. And I did a video before this where I dropped the cap on my top. So there might be a little spot right here, but we're gonna fly with it anyway. Today's video is going to be my trash. I have some new things in here and some of the usual suspects. So we're gonna get started right away. And the first thing we finished up this month, and remember, when I do my empties, it's not something that I finished up in 30 days. Some people think that I'm that excessive and that I go through things in 30 days. No, some of these items I do. Food items, yes. Vitamins, yes. But some of these skincare products or other things that I talk about, it takes me a couple of months, sometimes 4 months, sometimes 6. So these are just things that I finished up. I've been throwing in my basket, and these have been finished up within 3 months. Some of them were half used. I sent them from Florida, so keep that in mind as well. So let's get started. There's a fly flying around, and if there's one thing I really dislike, are flies. I don't like flies. Okay, they are dirty, dirty, dirty things. Okay, Vital Proteins. We finished up a Vital Proteins, and I will say that Lou finishes this up with me. If you can find the larger container, this one actually saves you more money by buying the 26.8 ounce. Now I know during Amazon's Prime days or whatever, I did buy 2 of these and I shipped them back to Florida because it's just better. Costco used to sell the large chocolate, and then they decided to bring in the lemon, which is nowhere near as good as the chocolate. And they also carry the marine, which I don't care for the marine. I love the chocolate, and every now and then I use the plain, but the chocolate, it's my go-to. It mixes well with all kinds of fruits. We did go through 2 of them. I did have to go, I think I found this at Home Goods. So I picked it up just because it was there, but love this. And yes, we will always have the Vital Proteins chocolate as long as I can find it. I also finished up my mouthwash, which is Hello. And I use, I have to use a mouthwash that has no alcohol in it. If it has alcohol, I get those peeling, stringing in my mouth, and then I'm just a snapping mess, and I don't like that. So I finished that up, and this is a little bit harder to find. You can find it on Amazon. I know that I found it at Target. So it's not everywhere, and then if I have a second one to choose, it would be Tom's, but I prefer the Hello. The girls finished up a Cosequin joint health supplement, maximum strength joint health. I have been giving the girls this since the vet told me it was okay to start them on it. So since they've been puppies, they have been taking this because their breed is prone to hip problems and joint problems. And I also gave this to Bindi from the time she was a pup all the way till the day she died. So they will continue to take these until they take their last breath, which I hope is a long time away. And my doctor told me to take a fiber supplement in the form of a gummy. And this one is sugar-free. I don't really care for these products, but I do need to take them, so I do. And I prefer to take this over the gritty powders and things like that. I do eat a fiber-filled diet, but I need a little help. And I get these at Costco, and this is the Vita Fusion Fiber Well Gummies, sugar-free. They have 5 grams of fiber per serving. This is the large Bad Mama Jamma size, 220 gummies in here. I am trying a different brand that Costco is now selling, and they seem a little bit better to me, so I don't know. Bay Harbor Beauty. Now these are regular suspects that you always see. I love the Bay Harbor Beauty Jojoba Bead Honey Foaming Scrub, and I did finish up 2. Now I do go through this quickly, and it's because I love it, and I use it every time I shower, and I'm not stingy with it. Okay, I really use it. I love it. And it doesn't dry my skin out. That's why I really love it. And it's a small business, woman-owned. And, you know, I like supporting smaller businesses. So this is from Bay Harbor Beauty, and this is the Angel Scent. Yes, Terry Mugler Angel Scent. And also the Vanilla Sandalwood. Now, I do have favorites. Vanilla Sandalwood is one of them. And the Baccarat Rouge has quickly become a favorite of mine. And also the Flower Bomb, which I am so surprised. I started out with Eucalyptus Mint, which is very fresh and clean smelling. But yeah, I do love these so much that I just layer them. I use the shower products, and I use the lotion, I use the oils, and I sometimes just wear that as my fragrance. And believe it or not, I get a ton of compliments. My most complimented one that I wear is the Baccarat. That one, people everywhere, what are you wearing? And that's what it is. So I do love these. I will continue to use them. And I also finished up the white tea body wash. Now, I don't use this on my body. This is for the sensitive areas. You know, as menopause happens, the vaginal area changes, and it's important to protect that area. And this is pH balance for sensitive skin. It restores the moisture balance. The white tea protects against environmental damage. And it has a very, very mild scent. There's not a lot of perfume in here or synthetic fragrance or anything like that. No added fragrance. She adds vanilla powder to it, which is a natural way to add a slight fragrance. So it is also sulfate free. So it's non-drying. And I love that, and I will continue to use it. Another body product that I love, but I do have a huge complaint about this container. Now, back in Florida, I have bottles that I put this in, and they're easier for me to squeeze. I have arthritis in my hands, and this is a very hard plastic and very hard to squeeze, and I'm pretty strong. But this here, I love the scent. I love the formula, everything about it, but I do not like the container. So if you're someone that truly loves this, but the container gets on your nerves like it does mine, just transfer it into another bottle. I know we shouldn't have to because we're paying enough for the product and the packaging, but if you really love it, there are ways around that bottle, all right? I also finished up a travel size of the Colleen Rothschild Quench and Shine Restorative Hair Mask. You know, this is one of my favorite. I have two favorite hair masks. I have a lot of hair masks that I like, but two are my favorites, and they are both protein-free, so they are meant to moisturize the strands of your hair. And one being Colleen Rothschild, the other being Briogeo Avocado Kiwi Mask. Love them both. Absolutely will always have them in the lineup. Now, because I am wearing a halo now, and I have to tell you, coming back to Buffalo, many people had not seen me with my white hair. And I have to tell you, they were madly in love with it. I mean, everyone, men, women, people that have known me as a blonde for our whole relationship, they went gaga over this hair. They really, really loved it. So it was really nice. They had a lot to say about my weight loss, but I don't understand why people say, oh my goodness, you're skin and bones. That's like really rude. I mean, even when I wasn't skin and bones, I mean, it's like you don't walk up and say to somebody, oh my goodness, you are really fat. Why do you feel free to tell somebody, oh, you are skin and bones? I'm very proud of the work I've put into my body and building the muscle that I have built. And, you know, if being thin comes along with it, I mean, I eat nonstop, and I am really, really in a good place. So tune out the noise, my friends, when people have something to say about your white hair or you're too thin or whatever you do that makes you feel good. Tune out the noise, my friends. Just tune it on out, because that's what I did. I mean, a few of them, I just said, I'm not skinny, I'm fit. Okay? All right. But anyway, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I just think that we have become a society that just thinks rudeness is okay. Now let me get back to my empties. All right, so because I'm wearing a halo now, I do have to use blue products. Now I mentioned in other videos that I don't like blue shampoos, or purple shampoos I should say. Blue should be for brunettes. It's for brassy, orange, reddish. The purple shampoo is canceling out the yellow. So I don't like the shampoos. They dry out my hair, but I do need to use them from time to time. And I have 3 that I really kind of like. And this one here being my most favorite. This is from Surface. It is their Violet Conditioner. It tones, brightens, shines, and conditions. Of course, I use it all around the scalp. Not so much in the back because this isn't really white. It's just it's kind of gray. I will tell you, if my hair had grown in just this color, I probably would not have kept it because it would have been too dark for me. But because I have the white and I just have that dark streak, that's my skunk, I'm okay with it. But I really don't think I would have enjoyed it as much if it had all grown in this color. That's not to say that I don't see women that I think look fabulous with that color. I think the coloring really depends on your eye color and your skin color. And getting back to the violet, this one is my favorite. I do like the Moroccan oil purple conditioner, and I did buy the mask for this one. Now the mask is not as deep purple as the conditioner, and I have not tried it yet. That will be something I try in Florida, and I will let you know. But this one here, I really do like it. It doesn't really condition to the degree that I need, but it does brighten the whites up really nicely, and it even brightens, like where you can see this, it brightens this silver up a bit. So I do like this one the best, and unfortunately it's the most expensive and the hardest to find. Sorry. So I'm really sorry about that, but I do love it. And next up is my CBD Daily. I use this on my legs, especially at night for my restless leg syndrome, and I apply it to my back hip where I have a little bit of sciatica. And what it does, it's not healing anything. It's like a Band-Aid, okay? And I'm not really the type of person that looks for a Band-Aid, but when you have restless leg syndrome and you're trying to get to sleep or you're sound asleep and it decides to knock on the door and wake you up, it's very frustrating. And it's a sensation that I can't even put into words, but it's agonizing at times. So what I do is I use the CBD Daily Triple Strength. It's 864 milligrams of CBD, and it has menthol to it. So that menthol, and I've mentioned this before in videos, and I really think you should give it a try. And I mean, you don't want to put Bengay, you don't want the menthol that burns when it goes on. You want something that's very icy and cool, gives you that sensation of coolness. Because what you're doing when you put it on is you then distract your brain and you give it something else to focus on, meaning the icy chill, which takes away the agonizing sensation of the restless leg syndrome and then allows you to go back to sleep. And it works for me. I wish I could put it all over my ear and get rid of the ringing in my ears, because that is getting really out of control. But anyway, I will always have this. Again, hard to find. It is expensive. I mean, for me, I buy this in a wholesale place for licensed cosmetologist, esthetician, nail technicians. You can go in and buy this. And it's at Goldwell, and there's not a lot of Goldwell stores around for professionals, but that's where I get it. You can get it on Amazon. You're going to pay a little bit more, but for me in the pro store, it's still $70 for this jar. But again, it lasts a very long time because I just need a thin layer of it on, and I use it, and it does help me. So I do suggest it. I do. And then Easton, I finished up an Age Contour Night Cream. I do love this. I love it. I love the texture. I love the smell. It makes my skin feel real like spongy and bouncy and really moist, and I do love it. And I also love the day cream in this line. I just do. And I also finished up the City Lips Night Oil. I love this. I have 2 night serums that I really like on my lips. One being Fit Glow Beauty. If you've been watching me, I've been using it for years. But I do like this one. I have one little tip for you though. The brush is just shy of being, it's too short. Okay, it's a little too short. So there is a layer of lip oil that's left in there. If you turn it upside down and store it that way, the oil then goes to the top. And as you pull it out, that brush will then collect more of the oil. And then you can go ahead and apply it. This is a very nice oil, and that is my only complaint about it. It does sell out, so if it's something that you were looking for or interested in, keep an eye or get on their mailing list. This next product was sent to me from Nordstrom last year. And I pulled it out and said, oh, let me use this. I checked to make sure it was still okay, and it was. And it's from True Botanicals. Now, if you're really into natural lines and, you know, vegan or PETA approved products, and cruelty-free, all of that, you're gonna love this. It is very nice, and I believe you can get it at Nordstrom. I don't know how I got on their mailing list, but I love the smell. It's like lemongrass, and I just loved it. And I was really sad to see this go. It just really made my skin feel and look plumped. I really did like it. It's a Super C firming and lifting treatment. So I really do like this, and if you're watching True Botanicals, thank you very, very much for this, because I really did enjoy it. I have another product of theirs I'm using, their Essence, and I love that as well. Okay, so yes, this is a beautiful product, and I would use another bottle of it. I know I would. And the Neogenesis Skin Serum, the Neogenesis line. Now this line, I don't know if you've been watching me, I have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome, love you all. I burned my leg about a year ago, and it was almost a 3rd-degree burn. And it was really, really bad. And I thought for sure I was gonna have a really burned looking scar. So I ended up using the Neogenesis Recovery Serum along with the Truth Treatment Omega-6 cream. And I put it on there after Lou told me it's okay to go ahead and put other things on there. Because at first it just needed to do its thing, and it bubbled up and it was angry. But I ended up treating it until it was completely healed with the Neogenesis serum and the Omega cream. You can't even tell. If you looked at my leg, you would not know where the burn was. I do, because I know exactly where it was. So there's just like some really super white skin that, you know, will never tan. But I swear by those products. And the Neogenesis line, I like the eye serum, and I did like the skin serum as well. There's growth factors in here, and really, really nice products. Now for some food items, this may be TMI for some of you, but I started using products, well, I kind of, I'm going to be honest with you. I was addicted to Diet Coke at one time in my life. And to drink 12 cans in one day of ice cold, caffeine-free Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi was nothing for me. I woke up in the morning and started drinking my Diet Pepsis. And it had no caffeine in it, so I'm not addicted to caffeine, I'm addicted to the fizz. I love fizzy things. So I gave it up, and I didn't touch a drop for many, many, many years. Probably, I don't know, maybe 8 years, 9 years. And then I don't know what happened, but I had a Diet Coke. And then coming here, I had another Diet Coke, and I had another Diet Coke. and my stomach started to feel crazy. Then I would see some recipes using sugar-free puddings, and I tried them, and I noticed that every time I would eat things with a lot of sugar alcohols in them, stevia, erythritol, monk fruit, even sucralose, and if I have just one item with sucralose, I have no problems. But then the aspartame, and it just started building up on me to the point where my stomach was really bothering me, always gassy, just really foul, just a foul belly. So I went and had the breath test, and I had SIBO. And after talking to my doctor, she confirmed that sugar alcohols do affect some people like that. So I'm on a mission now to giving up the Diet Coke. I don't enjoy giving up Diet Coke, but I can do it. It's not a big deal. I mean, I quit smoking 32 years ago. So it's like, if you can quit smoking, you can quit anything in your life. And you know, that one of my biggest regrets in life was smoking. The damage is done. But anyway, I've been on a mission to find new protein powders that don't have sucralose, aspartame, erythritol, monk fruit, and stevia if I can help it. That tastes good. I don't mind a little bit of stevia, but it always tastes terrible. And I know I'm gonna get people say, you know, you should really go to plant-based protein powders. They are gross. In my opinion, my humble opinion, they are gross. I don't like any of them. I have spent oodles and oodles and oodles of money on plant-based proteins, and I don't like them. It's okay if you like them, if you love them. Because if you love it, you're going to consume it. If I don't love it, I'm not enjoying at all the smoothie that I'm drinking. And to me, enjoying what you put in your body is so important. That's why macros has been successful for me, because I enjoy fruit. I enjoy bread. I enjoy things. So I learned how to incorporate it all and lost 36 pounds. So now I'm on a mission to, because I've been on an antibiotic for 14 days. So, and I also, I just had my bone density. I had mentioned in another video, it did not go well. I was so disappointed, and I'm over a very high risk of hip fractures and spine fracture. So I have to be very careful, and I have to take in a lot of calcium. I have to do everything, keep exercising, keep building muscle, protecting the bones. And aspartame is one that is very bad for people with osteoporosis. And I have osteoporosis of the spine. So I'm never having another Diet Coke in my life. Well, I hope I never have another Diet Coke in my life. But anyway, these protein powders that I got, I bought a sample box. So you get a bunch of different flavors, because flavor is important to me. So I tried the Clean and Simple Eats, and I'm telling you, they have some good flavors, my friends. And they are made with xylitol. So I'm going to say right up front, if you have an animal and you allow them to lick your bowls, or you let them lick your smoothie glass, and you decide to try this protein powder or any other protein powder that has xylitol in it, do not allow your dog or cat to get near the package or the containers that you mixed up with it. You must be aware, because this can kill your dog, okay? And no protein powder is worth killing your fur baby. All right, so I did try several of the flavors, and I will tell you the Banana Foster is very nice, and I do not normally like banana flavored, and I love bananas, but I don't like banana flavor. This is really, really good. Cake batter is exactly what you would think it's going to be. It's not really tastes like a cake, but it's very sweet. It's okay. And then peanut butter, I did not like in this brand at all. I didn't think it tasted anything like peanut butter. S'mores, I did not like in this brand. It just did not, it tasted too much like peanut butter to me. The strawberry cheesecake is very good. The coconut cream is very good. And I think this was cake batter as well. Was it? Yes. This was another cake batter. I had it twice. It's okay, but it's not one that I'm going to order the big bag. But one, and I didn't save the package, and it's out of stock right now. I'm on the mailing list, and I do not like key lime pie, but the key lime protein powder was very, very good. So this is, this has 100 calories per serving, 20 grams of protein, but it also has 4 digestive enzymes in it, but it has no sugar added. And like I said, it has some MCT oils, it has banana flavor, it has a little bit of stevia leaf extract, but the main sweetener in this one is xylitol. So, and it has a little tiny bit of monk fruit. So I have to be careful, but I'm trying them out to see, because, you know, every product has different levels of those ingredients in them that might affect us all differently. This one here I did not like. Okay, it's a very boring vanilla flavor. And we have tried the chocolate peanut butter for Lou, and I don't care for it. But this has no sucralose in it. It does have stevia in it, but this is the Ascent Native Fuel Whey. If you're okay with a mild vanilla flavor, this is okay. But for me, I want kick butt vanilla. So anyway, and then last but not least is the Navistas organic cacao nibs. I put this in a smoothie every single morning. I was reading up on some things to help Louis, because he has a little bit of, he has to watch his, he was pre-diabetic, and he has to watch his sugar levels and also cholesterol. So he has to be careful. He has lost just about 38 pounds, and he's kept it off now for quite a few years. He does eat lower carb than me. I am not low carb at all. He eats low carb, but he does, like tonight we're taking out an older couple that we're very good friends with, and they love to go for pizza, but they don't like to drive too much anymore. So we pick them up and we're taking them out for pizza, and Lou and I will enjoy the evening. I will probably have 2 or 3 slices of pizza that I'm not going to feel bad about having it. And tomorrow the scale will be up 2 pounds or so, but it's not fat, it's all water from sodium. So you have to kind of understand and become friends with that scale and realize that it should not dictate your weight loss, because you cannot gain fat overnight, my friends. You may gain water weight. You may have some extra food in your belly that you haven't gotten rid of yet. You know, you might be a little constipated, but give it a couple of days back to your normal eating, and your weight will go back to your maintenance. And I'm at maintenance, and I've been holding maintenance this whole 3 months while we have been here, and I've gone to 2 60th birthday, no, I've gone to 1 60th birthday party where I ate like a fool, and then I have been to 3 summer picnics. One was a graduation party, the other was Memorial Day weekend, and then the other one was 4th of July weekend, and ate all kinds of picnic foods and everything. Yes, the scale went up the next day, but by the 3rd day, it was right back to my maintenance weight. So you can enjoy your life and stay on track, my friends. But this video was about my empties, so that is it for my New York empties. The next time I see you, I will be back in Florida, and I'm very excited about it, my friends. I know that it's been 109 degrees, 106 degrees, but I love my routine, my friends. I love my routine with my dogs. I love my recording routine. I love my cleaning routine. I love my gym routine. I just love routines. Of course, if we stayed here longer, I'd have a routine here too, but the weather has not been great. This visit's been a lot of rain, and you know, I have Florida blood now, so I'm pretty chilly here when it's only 68. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Right next to it is the bell. It notifies you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love your age. And everything will be listed and linked below for you, my friends. I love you all. Bisous.